At Taste of New York, we're all about eating healthy, and this next recipe is a real treat. It uses House Foods Tofu, made locally in New Jersey. Today, we're here at the Leicht Kitchen Showroom in Manhattan, and we're set to prepare a scrumptious tofu berry shortcake created by actress Debbie Mazar and her husband Chef Gabriel Corcos, stars of the TV show Extra Virgin. House Foods Tofu is the perfect replacement for everyday ingredients like heavy cream and cream cheese. This particular recipe is perfect for summer entertaining, so let's get right to it.
Hi, I'm Debbie Mazar.
And I'm Gabriele Corcos.
We're from Extra Virgin on the Cooking Channel. Today we're going to make a strawberry tofu shortcake.
We have so many fans that are vegetarians or lactose intolerant, or in general they really pay attention to what they eat. And sometimes, because I'm a extreme carnivore, we get emails and comments about, hey, can you kind of hook us up or make something that enhances our lifestyle and not just carnivores. So here we are.
Yeah, as we go into spring, summer, we wanted to share a recipe with you that is healthy, nutritious, delicious. So we're substituting instead of dairy, we're going to use a tofu, which is non-GMO, it's genetically modified ingredients. Also, it's vegan, it is also kosher.
And obviously buy the best tofu that there is, which is House of Foods. House Foods Tofu is fantastic. It's coming from soy that is grown in the United States, so it's a domestic product. It's a wonderful ingredient. It comes in so many different textures.
Yeah.
You have the silky one that you can use for vinaigrettes or salad dressings.
You can extra firm for maybe something like
if you want to grill it or make something baked. Or in this case, we're using a medium firm.
And the
tofu.
reason we're using a medium firm today is because if we were to use a creamy one, it might be a little bit too wet to put into the puff pastry. So in using a medium firm one, it's a little bit drier, and we're going to add it into the mixture.
Execution is about a half hour. We have to bake some pastry, make the cream, chop the strawberries and make a little juice out of it.
All fresh, simple ingredients. You have lemon, sugar, vanilla extract, strawberries, puff pastry, which is very easy just to buy it at the store. Now we need to put this into the refrigerator to start off with for about an hour. So you want to start off with making your cream first, and then we'll get into the rest of the recipe.
So here we go, and the beauty of this recipe is just like the easiest. It's just a matter of putting ingredients in this blender and then let it sit.
So what we're going to do is we're going to take this tofu, we're going to add half to the blender.
Okay, give me a couple of chunks.
So you take this.
Break it up, let it fall into the blender.
We add 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. I'm eyeballing it.
Okay, or you can use a vanilla bean, which is usually my favorite.
Even preferred. And what's nice about the vanilla bean, if you use a fresh one, you see the nice little black little brown.
They'll give you some design.
Yeah. Okay.
2 tablespoons of powdered sugar. This is what Grandma says. The scale is in the hand. That's why we're not measuring. But
you can.
But you can, obviously.
We're adding 3 tablespoons of maple syrup. If you want something that's less caloric or less sugar, you can also add agave.
All right.
There you go. Just to add a nice flavor.
And now you just press the button and you blend it all. Once all your ingredients are blended, move your cream filling into a little bowl and refrigerate for about an hour. As you can see, the consistency is nice, smooth and creamy. You still want it to settle a little more by cooling it. So once you assemble your pastry, it doesn't fall to the sides. But as you can see, it already has almost the consistency of a Greek yogurt. You see, as I move it, it holds the shape, which is exactly what you want.
And what's so nice is it has the smell of the fresh vanilla, the powdered sugar, the maple syrup.
There you go. All right, refrigerate for about an hour and we move to the puff pastry.
So while your tofu cream's in the refrigerator, preheat your oven to 400.
And this is actually the part that my kids love doing, cutting shapes. And obviously adjust the size, like today I'm working with a glass, but if you were to work with a cookie cutter, you can adjust the size of your round. Maybe slightly smaller would be the ideal dimension.
And this is a really nice size to cut, actually. If you were just to make a cake and just spread just the pastry out, and layer it up. It would get kind of mushy once you cut it. That's why we like to do the individual little cakes.
This goes in the oven for about 15 minutes at 400. Rotate the pan about halfway through the cooking process to make sure that the front cooks as much as the back. Alright, it's been about 15 minutes. Look how nice and puffy these are. And what you want to do now is put them on a cool plate and just let them sit and cool off before you slice through them so you can put the filling in it.
And now it's time to do our strawberries. You want to take about 1 pound of nice, fresh, beautiful strawberries, slice them up. Now you want to squeeze the juice of 1 whole lemon into your strawberries. And now I'm going to add a 1/4 cup of sugar or less, depending on your taste. You want to stir it up and then put it on the side for about 20 minutes so that all the juices will melt together and the flavors will come together.
This is taste of New York.
This is the taste also of Tuscany.
Once your puff pastry has cooled off, you gently slice it in half. There you go. It's almost like making a sandwich. Voila, like a samurai. Look at this.
And now our cream has been in the refrigerator for about an hour. We're going to pull it out and we're going to
start
dress
assembling.
our biscuits.
Let's get some plates. So what you want to do is match bottoms and tops. Okay, one at a time. You find one bottom. Look how nice and thick this cream has become. It's holding perfectly. First goes the cream, and then the white with the strawberries.
This is a happy summer favorite.
Wonderful.
Super healthy, super light, and lovely.
Look for some nice herbs, like I love having mint in my desserts.
Or even fresh basil.
Or fresh basil, yes, nice chiffonade will work fantastic on this one.
And you can even add a drop of balsamic.
And last but not least, a nice sprinkle of powdered sugar to garnish. Nice, healthy, fresh summer dessert.
And there you have it, strawberry tofu shortcake.
Look what a good baker and pastry chef you are. Mwah. Very
Healthy,
nice.
summer, light, kids love it.
And look, you know, we just replaced whipped cream, heavy whipped cream with a nice organic tofu. It's a nice spin without taking anything away from a tradition of serving a nice dessert at the end of a meal.
Enjoy.
Thanks, Taste of New York, for having us.
Summer is here, and what better way to enjoy it than to indulge in healthy House Foods Tofu seasonal recipes. Soybean-based protein, like tofu, is one of the few plant-based proteins that contain all of the essential amino acids we need to stay healthy. Discover more delicious recipes at housefoods.com.